All right, study buddy, welcome to day 2. Today, we're diving deep into a concept that is absolutely fundamental if you want to build anything meaningful with AI. We're going to talk about how these agents really think. Let's get into it. Okay, I have to say this right up front, and I'm not pulling any punches. You have got to stop treating your AI like it's just a fancy Google search. Seriously, because if all you're doing is using it for simple question and answer, you're not just scratching the surface. You are missing the entire revolution that's happening right now. So it's time to level up. Come on, study buddy. We're not just here to learn about this stuff. We're here to understand how to build with it. So let's do it. First, we've got to understand a huge pitfall, something I call the monolithic problem. This is all about why just throwing a single giant goal at an AI is basically a recipe for failure. So what exactly is a monolithic goal? Well, think of it like telling a builder, hey, build me a skyscraper, and then just walking away. It's this one huge, super complex request where you expect the AI to figure out every single little step all at once. For a long, long time, this approach would just completely break the system. And the results were, well, they were a complete mess. You'd get the AI stuck in these endless loops, just spinning its wheels. You'd get confused models that had no idea what to do next. You'd hit a critical overload error and poof, total system failure. It was a brick wall because the models were trying to solve everything at the same time. This monolithic wall was a huge barrier. So the really brilliant folks working on this asked a pretty simple question. How do we just shatter it? And the answer, the elegant solution that really unlocked the true power of modern AI agents, is this beautiful concept called task decomposition. It's all about micro-logic, thinking smaller to achieve much, much bigger results. And this is the most important thing to remember. Advanced AI agents don't just attack a big goal head-on. They don't try to climb the whole mountain in one go. Nope, they decompose it. They shatter it into manageable pieces. And get this, here's a little secret from the research. There's a sweet spot, an optimal number. It turns out that breaking a big goal into about 4 to 6 smaller subtasks is perfect for peak efficiency. It's enough to be precise, but not so many moving parts that you just create chaos. And this slide right here shows you that beautiful workflow in action. First, the agent receives the main goal. Then it decomposes it, shatters it into those logical subtasks. Then it assigns each little piece to a specialist. Those specialists then execute their jobs, often working at the same time and talking to each other. And finally, the system assembles all those finished pieces into one final coherent result. It's like a hyper-efficient assembly line for solving problems. You know, you should think of it just like a human team. You wouldn't hire one person to do everything, right? You'd have specialists. You've got your research agent, whose only job is to go out and gather data. You've got your analysis agent, who looks for patterns and insights in that data. And you've got your execution agent, who actually drafts the report, writes the code, or builds the thing. This modular system is what makes it so reliable and so incredibly scalable. Okay, that's enough theory. Let's make this real. It's time for a quick quiz to see if you're starting to think like an agent. Ready? Okay, here's the scenario. Your boss comes over and says, I need you to analyze the Q4 sales data. That's the big monolithic goal. If you were the AI agent, how would you decompose that? What are the logical subtasks? Just think about it for a sec. So how'd you do? A really good agentic breakdown would look something like this. Step 1, fetch. Go get all the raw sales data from the database. Don't analyze it, just get it. Step 2, analyze. Now you can dig in and identify the top performing regions or products. And step 3, draft. Generate a clean, concise summary of what you found. See how logical and clean that is? All right, one last question to really lock this in. Let's go a little deeper. Why? Why does breaking tasks down like this actually make the AI perform better? What's the core principle here? The answer is actually pretty simple, but it's so profound. Just like with us humans, smaller, more focused tasks reduce the cognitive load on the system. It lets the AI focus all of its power on doing one thing really, really well, and that dramatically cuts down on the chance for mistakes when it has to put all the pieces back together. And that's really the big idea here. This isn't just a technical trick. It's a totally new way to solve complex problems. By mastering task decomposition, we're building the future of work one intelligent step at a time. That's all for today's deep dive. If you're ready to keep building with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Study Buddy with Notebook LM. We've got so much more to cover. Until next time, stay agentic.